Mexico's new telecom law is also having a direct impact on one of the world's richest men, as you just heard. Under the new rules, billionaire Carlos Slim will have to rein in part of his empire. John Holman explains from Mexico City.
Mexico's telecommunication industry has been a tale of two near monopolies for years. Televisa dominates Mexican TV. América Móvil, owned by the world's second richest man, Carlos Slim, takes over 70% of the phone and internet market. Squeezed between these two giants are consumers like Almendra, faced with limited options and one of the highest phone tariffs in the world.
Muy caro.
It's very expensive, the service is bad, and there's very little competition.
Como poca competencia.
Mexican lawmakers are trying to break the two behemoths' hold. They've passed a reform which limits each to less than 50% of the share in their respective markets.
The consumer won't be the hostage to these companies. There will be more competition, and that will obviously mean prices go down.
Carlos Slim has already decided to sell parts of América Móvil to meet the new restrictions after 20 years of domination. Under the new rules, he must also share his company's extensive infrastructure with other providers for free. He's been charging them for years. Rivals are already sniffing new opportunities. TV viewers will also have more options. The Mexican government is auctioning off 2 new channels to compete with Televisa. But the growing cable TV market remains wide open to both telecom superpowers. That gap in the reform has been criticized, as have new powers granted to the government to monitor their citizens' phone and internet records in order, they say, to fight crime.
My main concern is lack of judicial review for the decision to tap into someone's phone and how this is not going to be used as a tool for political pressure to prosecute opposition leaders in some parts of the country.
One thing that everyone seems to be in agreement on is that this reform is long overdue. Now the difficult part is going to be enforcing it. A new regulatory body has been set up to do just that, but opposition lawmakers are worried that Televisa and América Móvil will still find a way around the rules, as they usually have done before.
What we'll see is a show of these companies breaking up, but really they'll just form new subsidiaries, and that way they'll get around the law.
It will be 2 years before the reform fully comes into it, and consumers are able to see if what more and cheaper options. John Holman, CCTV, Mexico.